Therapy leader Susan Petersen literally laughs her way through life's little struggles and indulges every whim of only child Victor. She swapped lives with tough, no-nonsense Beth Vaughn, who endures life on an isolated dairy farm and teaches her children the value of hard work and sacrifice. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
I'm sending you to work on a farm.
I've always wanted to drive a tractor.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, too.
Nice to meet you. Is it okay if I hug you?
Oh, that's fine.
I feel much more comfortable doing that.
Okay.
Justin.
Justin.
I love it that your name's Beth because intuitively, I knew it.
Okay. Can I ask what the tiara is for?
Sure. I'm eccentric. I don't mind showing off, and I don't mind being the center of attention.
Yeah.
I wish like he could pull himself out of his body and see what he looks like, you know? I don't even think he realizes it in pictures what he looks like.
Beth seems a little nervous, but I'm looking forward to making her feel more at home.
I participate in something. We call it laughter yoga. He came in and he touched my toy. Can you imagine that? He touched my toy.
Well, Susan is interesting. I guess I'm a little bit worried about the yoga. I haven't heard of that ever before. Well, that's a new one. I'm a little bit late, so I got to do a couple things out there.
Okay.
Justin immediately heads back out to the farm, leaving Susan alone to care for the kids.
I do feel bad for your dad, that he's always out working. How's it make you feel?
I kind of want to see him more.
Does he usually come in at the same time that you sit down for dinner?
Sometimes he's really late. And he doesn't get to see us a lot, but I kind of want him in for dinner.
Their dad is off working for a good share of the day. He prides himself in being a breadwinner for this family, and yet he's never here.
It's bedtime at the Petersens, and Beth must ensure Victor has a good laugh before sleep.
Time for family tickle time.
To get Victor tired, we like to do a little thing of running and tickling.
Run!
Whoa! I'm gonna get her.
Go away!
Yeah. We're gonna take you this way. Gosh, you're heavy.
Right here, all the way up to here. It hurts. Looks like I bruised it.
Victor is babied a little bit, but I think Victor likes it. He wants to feel like he's important. I mean, he's the only child. Their whole world revolves around him.
It's the first morning of the swap on the farm. After dropping the kids at school 40 minutes away, Susan is next faced with doing all the housework, alone.
I feel like a slave. I feel like I'm a drone. I could see where I could lean towards wanting to feel depressed, feeling trapped, and kind of wanting to give up.
Hello.
Hi. This place is so far apart from everything. I kind of felt depressed by the time I got home.
Really?
Kind of like,
It's a nice day today, though.
how do you cope with it?
It's fine for me.
It's fine for you.
Yeah.
He's got 4 amazingly fantastic children, and his wife, from what I see, is just a sweetheart. And he's completely ignoring these blessings that are in his life all the time. I would even step over the line and say that they're a burden to him.
At the Petersens, the only thing Beth must do is make sure Victor begins his day happy.
Look like you just rolled out of bed.
I did.
Do you want people to think you just got out of bed and went to school?
People say it's okay.
Those clothes are not like acceptable clothes for school. These clothes are being raised by monkeys.
After she works Susan's job as a massage therapist, Beth, who expects her husband to work hard on the dairy farm, checks in to see what David does for a living.
What do goose do? Honk. I will eat it myself.
I totally respect that you love your job, but it's a job that a retired woman would have instead of like a grown man.
I like it. I would rather go to work happy than being angry. I think I see a little bit of sadness in Beth's eyes because she feels like she's in a role that she has to do. My wife and I, she's sometimes the man and sometimes I'm the woman and vice versa. Not that I cross-dress or anything like that.
At the Vaughns, the kids are back from school. When they finish their chores, Susan takes the opportunity to ask what they do for fun.
You like sports?
Especially football.
Have you ever played any after-school sports, like soccer, baseball?
Down south, we've done a lot of sports. Now we do like none.
So this is when you played football?
Uh-huh. It just makes me sad because I can't compete in sports.
But are you happy here?
Mm-mm.
Have you told your mom and dad that you're not happy?
Yeah.